Gary, you're a little bit disappointed you didn't take all three today?
Yeah, I think in the first half both teams cancelled each other out. The left back was giving us a little bit of problems, Tremarco, and we swapped Dobbs and Chris Kane and asked Kane to sort of track him a little bit, and I thought that worked really well. After that I thought, we kept Tremarco quiet, albeit maybe took a wee bit away from Chris's attacking performance, but if you want, he took one for the team today. But in the second half I thought we stepped up a gear. I thought we were good defensively, and on another day we did, I don't know, maybe 6 half chances. I wouldn't say we had any clear cut, maybe Callum Tappins was a chance, 5 or 6 half chances. And I've just spoke to Alan there just to get my facts right. Inverness never had one shot on target. So yeah, you're disappointed you didn't score, but we have to be pleased that we've came away and if you stop somebody having a shot at your goal in 90 minutes, it means you're doing something right. We were disappointed with the last 3 games in terms of the goals that we've gave away, and me and Dougie watched a lot of clips and presented it to the players, and we had maybe got away from 1 or 2 things that we had been doing in the first 7 or 8 games, and after showing the players the clips, they agreed. And I thought today defensively, for back to front, we were back to how we were at the, when we were beating your Falkirks and teams like that. So credit to the players, we asked them to defend properly today. They've done that. Slightly disappointed we didn't get a goal, but that's really my only disappointment with the players today.
Was there a feeling that you could have had a strong claim for a penalty?
Well, I'd have to ask again, because one of the lads thought it was, but Dale thought that it hit the lad in the face. So you're obviously claiming it here. And for here, you could say, did Callum Tappin go down and he gets booked? But, you shout for them. But in reality, when you look them back, the rest probably made the right decision in most of them. But I'll have to watch it again. The players were claiming. And I think even Dobbs ran after the referee for one that he went down. So some you get, some you don't. I have to be honest and say we're a team that get very few penalties. I can't really remember, apart from the shootouts, us getting penalties in open play since I've been in. And you can maybe tell me if we've had any.
No,
so... When people say it'll balance itself out, I hope it does, because as it stands just now, I've been in about 9 months and we've not had one.
In terms of the performance today, it was back, as you say, a bit more solid and a bit more...
Yeah, we've had a couple of tough decisions, Sean Rooney had missed out. I wanted to get him back in for his attacking threat. I thought in the first half he was different class. And then you're left with a decision out of Callum, Darren and Jason, who's going to miss out when you decide to put Callum back in. Put Sean back in, and today it was Darren, but I think the whole team defended well, but I thought the 2 centre halves were solid. And listen, Darren will be disappointed that he missed out, because apart from last week, he made a couple of mistakes last week, or he was involved in the goals, and he's missed out today. But that's football, you've got to bounce back. I'm expecting him to be disappointed, but I think today the defence defended really well, especially.
It was a performance that probably merited the 3 points today, but a point away at Inverness?
Yeah, no, but it's a good point, but then when you get in, you look at the other results, you see that there's now a gap between us and the 4th, and you don't want that. So, no, listen, it's something for us to build on. I'm not going to be negative today. I thought everything we'd done was right, with the preparation for the players and the club coming up the night before. I think that helped. I thought we looked stronger, fitter as the game went on. I think if you're asking players to travel, especially Dumfries lads, 5 hours before a game, the day a game and perform, it's not right, and we never done that. So credit to everybody involved there. I think that helped. And as I say, listen, it wasn't pure free-flowing, classic, brilliant counter-attacking football for us, but I think if there was ever a team that was going to win, it was going to be us, and we're slightly disappointed that we never got the 3 points.
Which is probably a good point away from home, but as well it was important to stop the run of results that they've had.
Yeah, that's right, and you get a draw and you can try and go into Montrose and get that, and then you say, well, we've been beat twice or something in 7 or 8 games, whereas if you get beat today, it's 3 with defeats in the trot. And so no, it was important we got something today, albeit we never came to set up defensively. I think the way that Inverness started sort of put us on the back foot a little bit, and we probably took 15-20 minutes to get to grips with it without them really threatening us. They just had a chance to threaten us in wide areas, and once we fixed that, I felt quite comfortable, to be honest. Normally at 0-0, until maybe the last 2 or 3 minutes where we'd done a couple of sloppy things, I didn't really feel troubled in the game. And as I say, I'm quite honest, I thought if any team was going to win it, it was going to be us.
It's now a break from the league and up to Montrose in the Cup, so another game that you'll be wanting to win.
Yeah, I do. Already, we've got one enforced change. Jason's away with Scotland. We always want our players representing their country. So you'd expect Darren to come back in there, but I think the rest of the lads done quite well. The last couple of rounds I've used the cup games to give people some game time. I may not do that this time. I'll have to assess where we are We've got a couple of knocks in there. But you know, it's a cup we want to do well in. Marco again, we do our duty. Marco's away watching Montrose today. Montrose against Clyde. So we'll have a full report on Montrose. But you know, we're favourites to win the game. The pressure will be on us to win the game. In that cup, Airdrie, Berwick, it's been very similar. The pressure's been on. We've handled it quite well. And it's another game that we're going to have to do that again. But yeah, we'll be looking to go and try and win and get into the last 8.
I was just going to say that to you. It's a game that you will be expected to win.
Yeah, it is, and that's as soon as when you're a team in a higher league, that regardless of where you are in the league, you're expected to beat the team for a lower league. So that's a pressure we need to deal with. I think Montrose have done fantastic since my mind's went a blank there. It's I think is it Stuart Petrie, the manager. I can't remember. My mind's went blank. Sorry, I apologise to him anyway, but I think he's done a fantastic job since he went in. He went in, I think they got in the playoffs last year. They were up second or third this year. He's got a good experienced squad, so it'll be a difficult game. You know, I'm used to playing up there with East Fife. You know, that's one thing. I'm used to the sort of pitch, the surroundings, so that should help us. But no, it's a game we need to look to build on for this, and we need to use today's point to start another run of unbeaten games.